from the train, this alarm chain was pulled and it was stopped on the platform itself. They pelted stones and they set the S6 bogie on fire. So they stood there and they poured the petrol, 140 or 160 liters of petrol. 8:05, the train was stopped for the second time. And 8:22, the entire bogie was in fire. And people was trying to jump out and save their lives. They were chased and they were attacked. I was grilled for almost 3 months by the SIT. तो वो एविडेंस पक्का था इन 31 के खिलाफ, जिनको फांसी की सजा हुई या फिर लाइफ इम्प्रिजनमेंट। जिस एरिया से मॉब आया था इट इज 100% मुस्लिम एरिया, तो वहाँ पे विटनेस कहाँ से आएगा? 59 people dying in one go, in one compartment, they were closed, they were assaulted and they were set on fire. इससे बढ़ के ब्रूटल और क्या हो सकता है?
You still have to do the duty. तो वो इमोशन को सबसाइड करके उस समय ड्यूटी करना, is it tough?
They used to call me that I'm a blue-eyed boy of Mr. Modi. ठीक है, उनसे कई जगह गलतियां हुई होंगी, I admit.
We have with us a very special guest. He is a Gujarat cadre 1984 batch IPS officer. So let me welcome Mr. Rakesh Asthana. You were in Gujarat and some very major happenings, like the Godhra train burning. It was followed by the riots. So, you were at the center of that investigation, right? Also, it was a time where and also the place where you were posted, जहाँ पे बहुत ही communally fragile area है वो, where you were posted. So how was it for you to investigate that case, जो Godhra train burning हुआ था, and फिर उसके बाद जो riots हुए, you were still there?
No, I'll tell you, I was in CBI from 92 to 2002.
Which is the year?
Yes, so my tenure ended in CBI on 31st of January 2002. So normally once you are in a deputation, I did 10 years of deputation, so at the end of deputation you get 2 months leave before you join your state. So I was on leave on whole of February and whole of March. Okay. So this Godhra incident took place, railway burning case, took place on 27th of Feb 2002. So I was not there in Gujarat that point of time.
Okay.
And the riots followed subsequently. So I was not in Gujarat at that point of time.
Okay.
I joined the state on repatriation from CBI on 4th of April 2002. By that time the riots have subsided. And the investigation was going on and a lot of controversies were there. Supreme Court people have gone with PILs and all. Then Gujarat was in news. In that I had joined. And when I joined, I was posted in CID crime as DIG. And I was asked to supervise the investigation of this Sabarmati Express case only. No other work was assigned to me. So that is how I started the investigation. So I started the investigation somewhere around 10th of April, supervising the investigation. So from 27th Feb 2002 to 10th of April 2002, the investigation had already progressed.
Okay.
So I took over the supervision. I was heading the SIT at that point of time. So from there I started supervising. So before I joined, that investigation was revealing that the train came, there was an altercation with the car sevaks on the platform, and when the train moved, there was a stone pelting, and subsequently it was the bogie S6 was set on fire. So who did it, how it was done. People were arrested from the spot also, but actually what happened, the investigation has not been able to clearly
Establish.
clearly establish.
Mm.
So whether it was a spontaneous incident or it was a part of a conspiracy, well planned or not, that was not there. In that scenario, I took over the investigation. And as a police officer, or since CBI has taught me a lot, so any investigation you have to be first see what is the crime scene like, and then try to understand as to how it might have had happened. So when I went to Godhra railway station and went to the spot where this S6 bogie was set on fire, I could realize after number of visits and all that it cannot be done just like that, because the place where the train was stopped for the second time was a place where it is very difficult to assault the train and set it on fire from outside.
From outside.
Yeah. It's a big, long story. Like I can explain it with evidence,
Please.
but it'll take a long time. So if you want, I can
So
explain.
if you have the time, then we are all for it.
You see where the train was traveling from Muzaffarpur to Ahmedabad, Sabarmati Express. This Sabarmati Express used to run from between Ahmedabad and Muzaffarpur in Bihar. When this movement was going on, there was a kar seva for this construction of temple, and a call was given by the VHP and the BJP for the car sevaks to come to Ayodhya and put the car seva there. So this call was there, and car sevaks from all over the country were going and coming back from various other states. So far as Gujarat is concerned, the car sevaks were boarding Sabarmati Express from Ahmedabad and were getting down at Faizabad railway station, and from there they were going to Ayodhya, and by performing the car seva, and after performance they will coming back by the same train.
Okay.
So one group of car sevaks had left Ahmedabad by this train somewhere around 22nd or 23rd of February.
Okay.
They had gone there, they had to do their bit, and the same group was supposed to return by the train, boarding the train on 26th of Feb at Faizabad and come back to Ahmedabad. So this was the returning group of car sevaks from Faizabad coming in Sabarmati Express. So it was running 4 hours late. It was to reach early hours in the morning, like around 3:30, but it reached around 8 o'clock to the 7:55 to be precise, at the railway station of Godhra on 27th of Feb. The car sevaks got down on the platform because it was the morning time, so they wanted tea and other things and all. So there was some altercation somewhere and there were fight. But in the meanwhile, the train stopped for 10 minutes and it started moving. So they went into the train and train moved. From the train, this alarm chain was pulled.
Okay.
And it was stopped on the platform itself as soon as it started moving. It moved for some distance and stopped, and it was on the platform. And then again there was some altercation. The alarm chain was set right, and then it started moving again. Again there was this chain pull.
Okay.
from 4 compartments, and it was forcibly stopped after a distance from the platform, a distance of say 400-500 yards, near the A cabin which is outer cabin. There the train was assaulted by a mob
Okay.
which was already assembled there.
They had planned on this.
Naturally. And they pelted stones and they set the S6 bogie on fire. Now, how it was done, our investigations revealed that there's a group of 10-12 people who had collected the petrol previous evening from a nearby petrol pump. It was around 140 liters of petrol, 160 liters. When the stone pelting was being resorted to by the mob, which assembled there as a part of the conspiracy, the people of this S6 compartment, which was in front of that A cabin and which was convenient for the mob also to assault, the people tried to move ahead or get inside the berths and all, because both the window panes and that metal pane was broken and people were pelting stones. Very heavy pelting was there.
And this was from the outside.
From outside. So what happened, these 6-7 boys, they carried that petrol in a jerry can, cut open the vestibule, entered through the vestibule door, and between those 2 toilets there is a wash basin, also an open space. So they stood there and they poured the petrol, 140 or 160 liters of petrol.
160 liters of petrol.
Yeah, we established it in the investigation. And jumped out from the door which they opened from, because doors were locked from inside. So they opened it and jumped out. And the people who were out, what they did, they had the sticks, big sticks, with the rags fitted on that, and they dipped it in the petrol or kerosene, burned it and pushed the burning rags inside the compartment through the broken windows. Now if you I had put that S6 bogie on that particular track. It's very difficult for a person from standing on the ground to break the windows and to put the burning rags, pour the petrol and put it inside. So we did the rehearsal, we did the reconstruct the scene of crime, enacted it, and it was found that it has been done like this. And later on the FSL examinations revealed our findings are correct, because traces of petrol and other things were found. The burning pattern on the bogie was also such which corroborated the testimony of the accused. And then the reports from the railway coach factory as to what material is being used to make this particular type of coach, like if the seats are there, what type of material were used, what type of material was used on the floor, on the this ceiling of the compartment. The reports came, RDSO Lucknow submitted a report which said that the material which is used for all these things are self-extinguishable materials were used. Like suppose if some burning bidi or cigarette is put, that will extinguish itself in 6 seconds or 7 seconds or like that.
तो वो जला नहीं सकता.
जला नहीं सकता. तो this ruled out the theory of accidental fire. Okay.
गलती से आग नहीं लगी, ऐसा नहीं हुआ. Because
what happened was 8:05, the train was stopped for the second time. And 8:22, the entire bogie was in fire. So accidental fire cannot engulf the bogie in 15 minutes in this background of self-extinguishing materials. Okay. So the theory which we found out, or which the findings of the investigation was, that petrol was used of this huge quantity and it was ignited by in this manner, and within 15 minutes the entire bogie was in flames. Okay. And the people who tried to get out of the bogie were also assaulted upon.
तो कैसे मारा उनको, कैसे assault किया?
पत्थर से, acid
तो
से.
they were still there watching कि
Yes.
पूरा
The
हो रहा है.
entire mob was there. These people were doing it and they were watching it. And people was trying to jump out and save their lives. They were chased and they were attacked.
मतलब वो वहाँ से भागे
So it cannot be accidental. It cannot be like that. The mob was well prepared. Their intention was to kill people. Everything was established. So once we completed the investigations, we filed the charge sheets. But in 2008, the Supreme Court said no, this case should be investigated by another SIT appointed by the Supreme Court.
Okay.
So the another SIT came for investigation, headed by Dr. R.K. Raghavan, ex-director CBI. Along with him, Dr. Satpathy was there. He was retired DGP of UP. And there was a full team to investigate it. So they looked into the investigation done by us very thoroughly. I was grilled for almost 3 months by the SIT as to how we reached to this conclusion. So I had to explain it to them. I took them to the scene of crime, explained everything. Finally, at the end of their investigation, they submitted a report to the Supreme Court saying that they could not find any lacuna in the investigation of the Gujarat police.
Okay.
That was a certificate, and Supreme Court accepted their report. And on that basis, the trial took place, in which 31 people were convicted, 11 for the death and 20 for the life. It was approved by the High Court. High Court commuted the death sentence to the life sentence, but 31 people stand convicted.
ये 31 लोग मॉब थे.
मॉब में तो बहुत से लोग थे, बट
जिन्होंने
वी कुड
filed,
लाइक इन मॉब वायलेंस में इट इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू फाइंड आउट द एविडेंस अगेंस्ट ईच इंडिविजुअल. मॉब 200 का होगा, 150 का होगा, बट हर एक को अगर आपको साबित करना तो एविडेंस निकालना पड़ेगा. ठीक है. तो वो एविडेंस पक्का था इन 31 के खिलाफ, जिनको मौत की सज़ा हुई या फिर फांसी की सज़ा हुई या फिर लाइफ इम्प्रिजनमेंट हुआ. सो दिस इज़ वन ऑफ सच केसेस वेयर very rarely you find such convictions in the
इतना specific conviction. That's right.
in the history of independent India. I don't think any other case has got this type of
Sir, उसमें कोई भी बच पाया था? Did you have any witness at all? ये
विटनेस में आप देखिए क्या है, अब ट्रेन में जो पैसेंजर्स ट्रैवल कर रहा है वो तो नहीं आइडेंटिफाई कर सकता ना कि ये ए है कि बी है. तो यही कह सकते हैं कि एक मॉब था जिसमें इस तरह के लोग आए थे, ये कपड़ा पहने थे, इस तरह की शक्ल थी. नाम तो नहीं बता सकता है कोई भी. इट वॉज ए ब्लाइंड केस फॉर अस. वी कुड इन्वेस्टिगेट इट. उसके लिए भी काफ़ी मेहनत करी. और चूंकि जिस एरिया से मॉब आया था इट इज़ 100% मुस्लिम एरिया, तो वहाँ पे विटनेस कहाँ से आएगा. तो उसको बहुत मुश्किल था. तो दिस केस इज mostly based on the testimony of one or two important witnesses and scientific evidence.
तो उस S6 में से कोई नहीं बचा.
59 people died, बचे लोग बाग, but 59 died. उसमें बच्चे भी हैं, लेडीज भी हैं और जेंट्स भी हैं.
And वो बच्चे भी, children also died in that.
हाँ, it was a ghastly incident. Like if you go and see if you see the photographs, I have visited the bogie, I have seen it. I have not been there when the incident took place. I visited only after 2 months, but it's a very ghastly incident.
It's unbelievable how, इतने सारे लोगों को एक साथ
59 people dying in one go, in one compartment. They were closed, they were assaulted and they were set on fire. इससे बढ़ के brutal और क्या हो सकता है?
including children.
Including children, yeah.
This led to, this ऐसे बोलते हैं ना, इसके बाद ही गुजरात riots happened.
हाँ, that 27 Feb के बाद जो हुआ, तो riots हुए उसमें.
Then you investigated the riots also.
Not investigated the riots. I investigated this case,
Okay.
and when Supreme Court asked the Gujarat police to re-investigate the closed cases of riots, I supervised almost 525 cases of Vadodara range. I was the range IG then. So it was re-investigated, reopened the closed cases, and we arrested around 750 more people and charge sheeted them.
जिन्होंने incite किया था.
जिन्होंने riots में participate किया था.
So as a police officer, जब इतना एक heart wrenching, एक इस तरह का इतना gory, इतना ghastly कोई crime होता है, so what is the challenge? What goes through your mind?
Like I am a human being, so naturally I also feel upset by seeing all such things.
Are you enraged कभी कि ऐसा कैसे कर सकते हैं?
Naturally, if some brutal murder has taken place, you feel bad, you feel enraged that how this thing can happen, and the criminals who might have done it, how brutal they are. So then you have that passion to find out the truth, collect the evidence and see to it that these people are convicted. So that is there, no doubt about it. That passion has to be there, and as a human being one should feel it, no? Like any incident which takes place, it should your conscience should be
this was
pricked.
one which could shake किसी का भी conscience.
Yes, anybody's.
Yeah. So because you still have to do the duty, तो वो emotion को subside करके उस समय duty करना, is it tough?
It's very tough because you have to be very logical, reasonable, and of course truthful, fair. तो वो बहुत ज़रूरी है. Plus at the same time, अब तो एक side का मैंने बताया ना, there is another side also. There are a lot of people who were criticizing us while investigating, saying that we are not doing the right thing. The civil liberty people, they were there and they were criticizing our investigation. Actually, if you go back to that times, you will find that they blamed me that I had found out a conspiracy theory to benefit Mr. Modi, who was the chief minister then.
How did you defend that?
My investigations said that I was truthful. But at that point of time when conviction had not taken place, it's very difficult to explain, because that time if you are one-sided or if you are not logical or reasonable, then you will not listen to the logic or the reason. So it was difficult.
Pressure feel किया,
हाँ,
इधर
definitely.
से भी एक pressure है, वो भी है कि
Definitely. वो तो था ही. आप if you see all those press reporting at that point of time, I was blamed to bring out this conspiracy theory to help Mr. Modi. I was said, they used to call me that I am a blue-eyed boy of Mr. Modi. Helped him. But that is, it's all right, you can say anything. But the fact remains that this incident had taken place. It was a brutal murder of 59 people. We investigated it, which was upheld by the SIT, and Supreme Court took cognizance of it, and then the trial took place. The trial court convicted them. The High Court upheld the conviction. Now it is in the Supreme Court. I think the verdict will come out soon.
So eventually, Mr. Modi also was accused in the, about the riots. हालांकि Supreme Court ने
There
अपना
are lot many things were said, but nothing happened. The truth came out.
investigation में ऐसा नहीं था.
कुछ नहीं निकला. There was nothing.
Like no connivance, no.
Nothing. The SIT was investigating those cases also.
Right.
Supreme Court appointed, and they gave the clean chit to Mr. Modi and others. So there was no.
Would you say that the state police की जो machinery था उस समय वो बिल्कुल काम नहीं करा जब riot
नहीं
हुआ?
ऐसा कुछ नहीं. I'm sorry, I cannot agree to that. अगर काम नहीं करता होता तो राइट रुकते कैसे?
But it took some time.
Naturally,
बहुत ज़्यादा नुकसान
anywhere in any part of the country, if you study the history of communal riots in our country, ऐसा नहीं है कि उसको कंट्रोल करने 1 मिनट में कंट्रोल हो गया. एवरीवेयर. भागलपुर राइट्स हैपेंड इन बिहार. इट टुक days to stop it. So many riots, every part of the country. So you cannot blame only Gujarat for that. And police did a wonderful job, like in controlling it. And ठीक है, उनसे कई जगह गलतियां हुई होंगी, I admit. लेकिन ऐसा you cannot generalize that police as a whole could not do anything.
Sir, this is a very general question. जो मैं as a police, because man, you have seen it all, inside, outside. I just wanted to ask you, जब भी राइट्स जैसा कुछ होता है, दिल्ली में राइट्स हुए हैं फरवरी 2020 में, उससे पहले दिल्ली हैज सीन 1984 राइट्स. वी वर स्टिल, आई वाजंट इवन बोर्न देन, एंड बहुत सारे ऐसे राइट्स सो जब भी कम्युनल राइट्स होते हैं, देयर इज सम पॉलिटिकल हमेशा एक नैरेटिव ऐसा होता है जिसमें वो होता ही है.
कौन क्रिएट करता है वो नैरेटिव?
या क्या वो नैरेटिव गलत है या फिर
नैरेटिव कौन क्रिएट करता है? As a police officer, I had handled 90 के riots, 1991 riots in Gujarat. ठीक है? या 89 जो भी riots होते थे, I had handled so many riots in Gujarat.
Okay,
as DCP, as SP. तो उसमें नैरेटिव कौन बनाता है? पुलिस तो नहीं बनाती है. We try to find out, try to investigate. नैरेटिव बनाते हैं पॉलिटिशियंस, नैरेटिव बनाते हैं इंटरेस्टेड पीपल. ठीक है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, आप बनाइए, बट आप फैक्ट्स भी देखिए, एविडेंसेस भी देखिए. कमी, कोई आदमी परफेक्ट नहीं होता है, तो केवल कमियों को नहीं देखना चाहिए, प्लस पॉइंट्स भी देखने चाहिए.
But it's always incited by कुछ some political motivation or something like that.
चलो अपना सिस्टम ही ऐसा, तो क्या कर सकते हैं आप? All over the world, people take advantage of a particular incident. Like कोई क्रिएट तो नहीं करता है ना, हो जाता है इंसिडेंट. तो उस चीज को आप अगर if you start taking advantage of it for own political gains, that's not good for the society.
So you are known for such fair investigations, and even for standing up for fairness system में जहाँ पे भी आप थे. So one advice, one message that you want to give to young police officers and those who are preparing to get into the police services.
My only advice is listen to your conscience. Be truthful and be fair and impartial. Nothing is going to happen to you. You may feel stressed, you may be under pressure, but if you are truthful, impartial, fair, you will be the ultimate winner.
One has to be very brave for that.
Otherwise, don't join the police force then. Yes.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
So there's so much more to cover,
Yeah.
but please, you'll have to shoot with us again.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for all the insights that you have given us. बहुत सारी clarity I think people will get from our conversation today. So
Okay.
I hope they get the right message also,
Yeah.
and the clarifications about all the doubts that common people have, because वो नहीं जानते कि उधर क्या हो रहा है actually, institution के अंदर क्या हो रहा है. So thank you so much for
Thank
doing
you.
that, and we're very happy to have you, and to again we'll have to like to
you.
have you again on our show.
Thank you.
Please could you tell our viewers to like, watch and subscribe to TDM Manthan so that they can watch such podcasts.
Yeah, definitely. That people, I request everyone to watch TDM Manthan. It's a new initiative, and it's a bold initiative, I must say.
Thank
Thank
you so
you.
much for that, sir. So, guys, you heard sir, and you have to listen to him now. So, please do watch, share, and subscribe TDM Manthan, and do watch this podcast till the end to know it all. Thank you so much for watching us.